Hey, World Entertainment. And as you all know, there was meant to be a brand new trailer for Snow White. However, the week they were going to drop it, none other than Rachel Zegler herself, the absolute promotional nightmare that this woman is, decided to have her little Trump meltdown and told Donald Trump, as well as anyone who voted for him and all of his supporters, that she hopes they never know and feel peace. And of course, Disney had to force her to apologise, which she didn't apologise. They wrote it for her. She probably just copied and pasted it. She didn't actually apologise, all that stuff. Now, you've probably seen the other video doing the rounds where she's just like nuts in it as well, saying people are going to line up to see her movies and stuff. That is not an apology video. That is nothing to do with this latest Trump thing. In fact, that was done like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, that video. So everyone that's going, oh, look at the state of her in the video with her apology, that's nothing to do with that latest insane crap that's going on with her. But of course, because she had that meltdown, Disney didn't release the trailer. And then another week passed and they still didn't release that trailer. And then something very interesting has happened, because people went to see Wicked over the weekend that only came out, and the trailer, that new full trailer, was in front of Wicked, but only on some showings. Not every showing and not everywhere, but some showings had this trailer. It's still not available to find on YouTube. Disney themselves have not released this trailer. Now, there are phone versions of the trailer where people recorded the trailer. We're not going to look at that because Disney hit you for those. They don't hit you for their normal trailers as long as they put it up, but if it's a rip version like that, you get hit. However, a channel the other day did have a full HD version of that trailer. And what was interesting about it was they didn't just have a HD version of it. They disabled, the channel itself disabled the like to dislike ratio. So regardless of whether you had the Chrome extension and stuff, you could not see the ratios at all for either likes or dislikes because they deactivated it. However, today, or I should say yesterday, that channel and that video seems to have vanished. I can't remember the name of the channel, but you put up the videos to try and find that Snow White trailer, it's gone. And then apparently, if you went onto Reddit and looked for it, you were told that the channel took it down. So it sounds like this was a Disney shill channel, by the way. It's not an official Disney channel or anything like that, but it was a shill channel. All Disney are the greatest thing since sliced bread type of channel. They must have got ridiculed or, told by Disney, hey, take that down. And of course they're, oh, sorry, our overlord masters, 1,000 apologies, and took it down. There are still channels that have the trailer up, but it is that horrible version. Now, the trailer itself is a disaster. It's horrible. It's just a CGI mess. The dwarfs that you get a proper look at in this one are stuff of nightmares. It's like, Jesus Christ, you really went with that. You really decided, oh, we're going to listen to Peter Dinklage. We're not going to put dwarfs in it. Oh no, there's backlash about us not doing that. Let's put them in it. But let's make them the most god-awful CGI mess we could possibly think of. And of course, we see just how insufferable Rachel Zegler's Snow White is with her whole, I'm not going to be saved by the prince. In fact, I'm going to save the prince. As well as the fact that she's leading like a revolt against the queen. She's literally a scene walking in going, yeah, we're here to take our town back type of crap. And you're like, Jesus. And then, of course, everybody is laughing their asses off going, yeah, like the most unbelievable thing about this movie is that you're trying to make us believe that Gal Gadot is jealous of how Rachel Zegler looks. Good luck with that. But here we are now on the 27th of November of 2024, and they still have not released that trailer. Now, it's almost like Disney are terrified to release it because they know they are going to get destroyed when they release it. And the funny thing is, they will at some point have to release it, because otherwise they have a movie that they have pumped over 300 million into and the rest, and then probably over the 100 million. They've probably spent the 150 to promote this thing, and now they're terrified to promote it because the backlash they'll get because of Rachel Zegler. Like, how are you supposed to wrap your head around that idea of a studio, a multi-billion-dollar studio, is terrified to put the trailer to promote their movie that they need to make money, to put that out, and they're going, well, we can't because it's just going to get annihilated by people because of this stupid little bint and everything she's been saying and doing. She has just been a PR nightmare for the studio. And I like, how are they ever going to send her out to promote this thing? Because you know, they're only going to select people, if they send them out to promote, they're only going to send out people who won't ask those type of questions. They will make sure, hey, these are the questions we want you to ask. Do not bring up this or this. It would also be very interesting to see if they can manage to actually get Rachel Zegler to promote this movie alongside Gal Gadot after that whole incident with what she tweeted about a certain thing happening in the Middle East. It's crazy to think that this multi-billion-dollar company is terrified to put a trailer out. And of course, that initial teaser trailer has been destroyed. Over 1 million downvotes, and it couldn't hit 500,000 upvotes. It's not looking good for this movie. It looks like it's going to be a massive disaster. 2025 at the start is going to be a massive, colossal disaster for Disney, because they have to put out Captain America, Brave New World, or as we should call it, Captain African American Man, Brave New World. That has to hit over $1 billion to break even, and they're still doing reshoots and possibly have to do more. And then they have to drop Snow White. That has to hit $1 billion to break even. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. And this should be just a massive sign that the woman is a PR nightmare. You cannot use her, because she will just sink your property before it ever even sees the light of day. So, with that, I shall leave it there for this one, or at least until they actually put out the trailer. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.